Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Sabi kasi ni sir, na ipakontempt ako. So, siya, sir.
Are you done, Congressman Abante?
Yes, Mr. Chair, maraming salamat po.
Okay, maraming salamat din po.
Ikaw yan, sir. Nagsabi na, we will cite him in contempt. Contempt, sir, priso yan eh.
Mr. Chairman.
The next to interpolate, yes, Congressman Paduano.
The former president is not yet recognized in telling this committee and me to cite you in contempt. I never cited you in contempt, but I will not hesitate to cite it in contempt if you violate these proceedings. The internal rules, I will invoke Section 11, and your former congressman, and you know that. I never cited you in contempt, Mr. President. Well, in fact, I just raised a point of order.
Kaya sir, takot ako sa iyo.
Hindi.
Thank you.
Hindi ka dapat matakot for as long as you follow the rules of this committee and you respect the members of this committee.
I will
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
behave, sir, because of you.
Enzo Recto, kalaban ang katiwalian at kasinungalingan, kakampi sa katotohanan at kabutihan.
Is the letters that was sent to us during the previous hearing by Attorney Delgra, representing as counsel the former president. And with that, Mr. Chairman, before I discuss this admin matter, may I ask Attorney Delgra, are you the counsel of the former president or a witness or a resource person at today's hearing? Because I do believe that you have received the postponement. I do believe that you have. Attorney Delgra, please listen. I do believe that you have received the postponement invitation for you.
If I may?
Did you receive the invitation?
We did, Your Honor.
Then you also received the postponement.
We did, Your Honor.
So now, let me ask you, are you counsel of the former president now, today?
I come here both as counsel of the former president as well as resource person because I received a letter of invitation to appear before this committee to explain the circumstances of the two letters that we sent to this committee.
We received a letter coming from you, signed by you, granting authority to Attorney Delgra as your counsel. Just for the record po.
Your Honor, you are correct.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. Former President, that's only my question.
We're talking about lawyers. I have two additional lawyers.
Okay.
Attorney Belio and Attorney Panelo.
So let them have their entry.
So that
if they will recognize me, the chairman.
Dignity was lost, and Mr. Chairman, Mr. President, that 1 million we go a long way.
I will hand to you the 1 million.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
Before this.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
What is the rule that was violated? What is the point of order of Congressman Paduano?
The former president is speaking without the recognition of the chairman. And please, Mr. President, former president, you know the rules. It was read by Chairman Acop. And being a former congressman, you know the internal rules. Let the members of this committee finish the question before answering. That's my first point of order, Mr. Chairman. And I hope the former president understand
Nakalimutan
the rules.
ko na yun. Yung rules na yun.
Oh, now, I now want you.
Hindi
Pinapaalala ko po.
I'm not.
Now again, Mr. Chairman.
Hearing suspended.
The former president is
Hearing
speaking.
suspended.
Kasi po, before we start the interpellation, malinaw po na it was discussed to all resource persons and even to the members, the rules in this committee. And the former president is keep on violating that rules. Sabi ko na nga, he was then a former congressman and he knows the rules. Please respect this committee, Mr. President. And please, once again, that was my first point order and I hope it will not happen again. Please wait for the recognition of the chairman. before you speak. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Chairman, just with due respect to Congressman Teves, this is just a matter of clarification. Kasi po, if giving due courtesy to a colleague in the House, we should not invite, I think it's just proper, Mr. Chairman, that we should not invite Congressman Pulong Duterte. He should be present voluntarily if he wants. Just giving due courtesy, Mr. Chairman, to a colleague in the House.
The COMSEC is directed to send notice to our colleague Congressman Pulong Duterte to attend the next committee hearing of the Quadcom.
Former Senator Trinas testified that that document was not acquired legally. It was just given to him, and with that, Mr. Chairman, though he might appreciate that bank records, but for me, Mr. Chairman, I am not a lawyer, but with regards to how authentic is the bank documents being presented to us by former Senator Trinas, we must ask the AMLAC, Mr. Chairman. So, with that, Mr. Chairman, unless Senator Trillanes can present to us another document that that bank records came from an authentic, competent agency of government, Mr. Chairman. In this case, it's the AMLA. Now, Mr. Chairman, so with that, Mr. Chairman,
Chair, this is a very serious accusation. So,
Anyway, Mr. President, now with that, Mr. Chairman, and the former President has a while ago has a commitment to waive his right with regards to all the bank accounts that was mentioned by former Senator Trillanes. Now, Mr. Chairman, pwede naman parallel yan, AMLAC, at the same time, yung waiver, if the former President will sign a waiver with regards to all those bank accounts. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Former Senator Trillanes has mentioned about the authenticity of such, and he mentioned the name of former Deputy Ombudsman Carandang. So, Mr. Chairman, I move that we will invite former Deputy Ombudsman Carandang on the next hearing, Mr. Chairman. So move, Mr. Chairman.
There's a motion that we
Second.
invite former Deputy Ombudsman Carandang. Any second? Duly seconded. Any objection? There being none, motion's approved. Thank you very much.
I'm the one that moved to invite former Deputy Ombudsman Carandang because we need to check the authenticity of such claims made by former Senator Trillanes. Well, in fact, I'd just like to correct the statement of the President, former President. We can invite ombudsman, and it's up to them to attend. But being a former congressman, being a former deputy ombudsman, we can invite him to shed light on the matters that was raised by former Senator Trillanes. May we direct the former senator to submit in this committee all the cases that he filed in the Ombudsman before the next hearing?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Please submit to this committee before the next hearing.
Yes, Mr.
Para
Chairman.
po, we can discuss it. Wala namang sub-judice dito.
Yes,
No?
Mr. Chairman.
But of course, the merit of question of yung sinabi ni former president, let us see. No? Let us see what will be the action of, well, in fact, kung may nakita tayong problema, kahit sinong citizen of this country can file a case against those sitting officers in the Ombudsman. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, this hearing today supposedly was postponed, no, for November 2021. Now, this is just a short notice for everyone, and that includes the members of this committee. Kaya nga, marami ring wala. And we post for this hearing today because of the presence of the former president. And we take it as an opportunity
Thank you, sir.
to have him. Now, we have to continue the hearing on the next schedule, Mr. Chairman. Kasi alam mo, for example, we have some documents that we need for the next hearing that address to the former president, particularly the statements that was made and the presentation that was made by former Senator Trillanes. We don't have in today's hearing because of short notice former Colonel Espinido with regards to war on drugs. We don't have in today's hearing because of short notice Police Colonel Grijaldo and other police officers. We don't have today former Mayor Mabilog and all other resource persons supposedly that were invited for the next hearing and that is scheduled for November 21. And I hope that the former president and the resource person understands. No? And well, in fact, this is not only the Quadcom that we are working. No, well, in fact, in just this week, I have 2 hearings with my own committee. And I know everyone has a lot of hearings being done every week. That's why I hope that the former president and the resource person will understand the situation of this committee and the short notice that was given to the members and the resource person for today's hearing, Mr. Chairman.
Bunyog, bunyog, halikan na kasama ka. Bunyog, kapag buklod ay may pag-asa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, isa ang pananaw. Sa bagong Pilipinas ang bunyog isisigaw.